Hey guys, welcome back to the Pop channel. For this week's deck profile, I have something fun but a little bit gimmicky for you featuring this leader. Yes, it is gonna be Goku Black, the Super Saiyan Rose, one of the coolest transformation out there, right up there together with Super Saiyan 4. Of course, those are my personal opinion. A big shout out to one of my viewers, Chris Rushka. A big shout out to one of my viewers, Chris Rushka. I hope I didn't butcher your name, for dropping that idea to me. Hey Pop, how fast do you get to 6 energy with your Zamasu deck? I don't know, 10-4? What about Goku Black? Like I said, it is gonna be very gimmicky when it comes to this deck, so don't expect to bring it down to a local tourney and expect it to smash it. However, when I was playtesting it, playing with this deck, it was so much fun, especially that look on your opponent when you just destroy all their energy. 0 energy left for your opponent in 10-4. Guys, see you after the short intro, alright? Hey guys, welcome back from the intro. So let's go straight into the deck profile. The whole idea for this deck is to be very defensive. So you are defending, and then when the turn comes, which is your turn 4, and if you go first, your opponent's turn 3 with 3 energy, you slap down your combo and leave your opponent with 0 energy. So basically, you kind of reset the game. Alright, so how do I play this deck? So once per turn, if you have 2, let's take a look at the leader. Alright, so once per turn, if you have 2 or more blue energy, you can take your life and add it into an energy area. That's a pretty good power, but there's a big drawback. It's because at the end of the turn, you have to take that energy. Not that energy, you have to take 1 card from your energy and put it down into your drop area. So that basically means that what sometimes I do with that is that on turn 2, I can slap down my 3 energy. Yep, I can slap down my 2nd energy, and then I objection, then I get 3 energy, 2 tap, 1 open, right? So use his ability, take 1 life, put it down, and then it's open again, so you have 2 energy. Then I objection again, then you go up to 5 energy right there, but at the end of the turn you have to drop 1 card. So you take 1 that is tapped and you put it, you throw it down, and then you have basically 4 energy in turn 2 itself. So this is something that you can do. You can ramp yourself up for 1 turn, but usually not needed. Objection really destroys your hand, so I'm not sure if you want to do that, but if you want to do that, feel free, go ahead and try it. Okay, so this is Goku Black himself, and when you're 4 or less life, you get to draw 2 cards and flip the card over. So during your turn, if you have 2 or less life, this card gains 5k and double strike. So he doesn't have the energy ramp ability on his flip side. So usually you ramp, then you flip. Yeah, so that's something that you want to do, and when this card attacks, you get to draw a card. Alright, so let's talk about the deck himself. So the whole idea, like I said, is to ramp, and then destroy your opponent's energy, leaving him out to 0. Alright, my nose is a little bit blocked, so forgive me for this thing. I have really hyper allergy when it comes to the nose part, so if the weather is not so good, I'm having problems, right? But that doesn't stop me from showing you my deck. So Goku Black countdown. So let's talk about the Goku Black cards first. Yep. So no, let's talk about the ramp cards first. So what do you have to ramp your deck with? Objection. This is something we play 4 copies of. For 2 energy, you choose 1 card from your hand and add it into your energy. So just boom, bam. So 2 whoop, goes up to 4, and then plan for destruction. This card is so good. So if your leader is a Goku Black or Zamasu card, it gets 10k for the duration of the battle. Then if there's 7 more energy between you and your opponent, so if you're at 4 energy, your opponent is at 3 energy, this guy gains becomes your energy at the end of the battle in rest mode. So when you have 4 energy, your opponent is at 3 energy, bam, this guy goes. You have it, right? Especially with objection, it goes so fast. So sorry for the quick card there. I was doing some math in my head on how to play this card. I played this card, it's just that I wasn't able to just just combine the whole idea together just now. So if your leader is a Goku Black or Zamasu card, so if you have 7 or more energy between you and your opponent, especially if you're ramping up, it goes really fast, right? So if you have 7 or more energy, this card becomes your energy at the end of the turn, at the end of the battle in rest mode. So that means when you have 4 energy, your opponent has 3 energy. When your opponent attacks, you tap 1, this becomes your energy. Right, so just right there. And going up to 4 energy, this is your 3rd turn if you just objection 1 time. Yep, and if your opponent puts down his 3rd energy, you're up. This is 7 energy between both of you. So this is your 3rd turn. If you have him, Plan of Destruction, you go down to your 5th energy. Right there. So you start your 4th turn with 5th energy. That is something that you want to do, right? So for guys who have not been in the game for quite some time, you would not have known this card. So this is where you want to finish your opponent with, right? So he has an evolved target. He has an evolved cost of 7. He's a triple striker. When a card evolves into this card, if your leader is Goku Black, choose up to 3 of your opponent's energy and place them in the drop area. So you are the one doing the choosing, so you choose, of course, those that are still open. So the whole idea is this, that this is your evolved target, this is your evolved target, and this is your evolved target. This guy comes up for free. He is a double striker, not exactly that good in this game. Even though he comes up for free, this guy comes up for free, and then you get to draw a card, right? This guy, now, he's better than Zamasu, because Zamasu is, I don't know what, it's Unipotara. Yes, it's Unipotara. That means the card play comes up on top of this guy. The problem I have with this guy in this game is, this guy in this game is that he is a 25k double striker, but you can't swing with him because you want to swing with this guy instead, which is a 30k double striker. So even though he comes up for free, he gives you 2 cards from your life, you are still taking your life, right? So this is a little bit different from Zamasu himself. Ah, my nose again. Sorry. So this is, so I so many times I just want to swing with this guy before bringing up this guy, but I know that, okay, this is not exactly that good. I really have no idea. Yeah, so this guy, 2 cards, but if you have this guy should be your evolved target. If not, this guy can be your evolved target because he has barrier. So when you play him down, you have 10k, 2 10k's token, 0 combo cost, and 5k combo power. So basically you have a 2 5k combo on your board, or a 2 10k attacker if you want it. So you choose not to swing with him because eventually you can use him and evolve on top of him on 7 energy. You might ask yourself, 7 energy, it is very difficult to have it. Yes, you are correct. How are you gonna get to the 7 energy, right? So this is how you're gonna do. So imagine you go first, yeah, and then you have objection. So turn 1, you put down your first energy, end your turn. Turn 2, put down your second energy, your opponent is at 1 energy, objection, you are at 3 energy. Pass the turn. Your opponent is puts down his second energy. He finished what he does, then he comes back to you. You put down your 4th energy because your objection, the game before, right? So you have 4 energy, then you pass your turn. You said, okay, end turn. You could play this guy, then you pump up your 2 tokens, then you end your turn, right? Your opponent slaps down his 3rd energy. Your opponent's turn 3. You have now 4 energy. Your opponent swings, Plan of Destruction, you have 5 energy. Okay? So whatever your opponent does, you could use Dimension Magic, to untap your energy, or Sensu Bean, untap your energy, play it very, very defensively. Then it comes back to your turn. You slap down your 6 energy. Why 6 energy? Like I said, you objection 1 time, you plan for destruction one time. So this is taken into account that you only objection one time and plan for destruction one time. There are times where I plan for destruction twice. Yep. So this is pretty good. So this is one time. So I am being very conservative when it comes to the discussion, the whole plan, right? So you only objection plan of destruction once. So you slap down, you have 5th energy. When your opponent ends the turn, you slap down your 6. You have this guy on the board, or maybe this guy in your hands. Play this guy, draw a card, then use his ability, take 1 energy from your life, take 1 card from your life, slap it down in your energy. Now you have 7 energy, right? Of course you tap out, but you have 7 energy. So awaken, draw 2 cards, awaken him, so you have +2, then slap him down, bam, on the board. Your opponent's 3 energy, take it and put it down into your drop area. If you want to swing with him, swing. If not, swing with him, draw a card. Then or if your opponent is left with 3 lives, swing with him and try to end the game like that. If you cannot end the game, that is totally fine. The reason is that you can still use Dimension Magic to untap 2 of your energy, because it's just take 1 life from him, and then you get to untap 2 of your blue energy. Then they have something, but your opponent has only 1 energy to begin with. So that is very crippling for your opponent right there. Alright, so how to get there is Unbreakable. This is a super combo. This is super combos to help you to get that draw and also defend yourself. Senzu Bean helps you to defend yourself. Fortunately, Goku Black is a god. He could use one of the best super combos out there. You get to draw 2, and then you add 1, you get to discard a card into your drop area. Why this card is good? Because this is essentially, every time you use it, it's a +2 in your drop area that helps to fuel your Dimension Magic. And also Bardogs. This is such a great card. Awaken Instincts, because when you play this card, it's just 4 overwhelm cost. You get to draw 2 cards, choose 1 card in your hands and place it in your drop area. So it's not in your warp, it's in your drop area. So you get to fuel your drop area as well. Of course, you already use overwhelm 4, but then you're still dumping things into drop area. So try to fulfill the sparking 5 over here. Yep. So this is something that I do just in case. You know, it's always a 2 cost +2. You have so much energy to use anyways in this deck. So this is the idea of the deck. It is extremely gimmicky, but when it works, it really works. And then yeah, it's really fun. So how many times did it work for me? Okay, so yesterday with this deck, I think I played around 5 to 6 games, and the day before, I think I played some. I did some self-testing itself. So with this deck, there was only 1 time it didn't work. However, there's only twice that I left my opponent with 0 energy. Admittedly, 1 time was because I misplayed, right? Because my opponent was taking such a long time. I forgot what I need to do. So I thought about plan of distraction just to add 1 energy, but I didn't do it at that time. I just took a life and I was like, oh shit, I misplayed. So that is the thing. So the rest of the time I left my opponent with 1 energy. So around 3 times with 1 energy, twice with 0 energy, and 1 time it didn't really happen. Yeah, so I died because I just didn't draw the cards I need. Alright, so some ideas for the sideboard. Kami, this deck, good, but it has no way to clear the board. It has no way to clear the board. So I thought about using Kami. If your opponent tries to go wide, maybe Kami can do it. Or this guy might be able to clear the board, or this guy is able to clear the board. I think people know this card, but this card, it's a rather interesting card with Sparking 3. With 3 energy, at the end of your turn, place this card in its owner's drop area, then choose all of your opponent's battle card and return it back to its hands. So he doesn't take care of barrier cards, however a lot of cards doesn't take care of barrier cards. But he himself, it's pretty good because you know, if you're playing with Kid Goku and stuff like that, you could use him, bring him up, because since it's the end of the turn anyways, right? So your opponent has to return all the cards into his hands. Whether that is a good idea or not, I don't know. But if your whole idea is to destroy your opponent's energy, maybe that's a good idea, because he will not have energy to pump up all those cards again. He has a lot of cards in his hands, so what? He has no energy, because you know, this particular combo, you can do it again because your energy is still there. 7. Next turn you have 8 energy. So maybe what is missing here is something to really end the game with, like for example the Goku and Whoop combo, which you swing twice and then you just destroy anything on the board. Or maybe slip in a Gogeta, you know, the next turn Gogeta out and just reduce his hands to 3. Maybe that's a good idea. Let's see. Alright, so one of the things that I like to do is, when it comes to battles, is to substitute this guy in when you are facing against things like Broly, when you're facing things like apes. Even though they have barrier, they have 30k or more power, and usually they are being cheated out. So during your turn, when you combo with this card, if your opponent has 3 or less energy, choose up to one of your opponent's battle card, ignoring barrier 30k or more, and KO it. So this is the guy for you. So he just costs 0 to combo. So just combo with it, bam, it's gone. Yep. So this is he gives you 5k also, right? So this is pretty good in my opinion. Alright, so that is the deck. It is a gimmicky deck, it is a fun deck. However, I really had a lot of fun with it, and this channel, it's about having fun. Alright, so if you would like to get in contact with me, comment in the section down below. If you want to send me a private message, you can contact me via, just follow me on Instagram and send me a message from there. I always reply, or I try my best to reply to almost everything. Alright, so guys, enjoy your day, enjoy your week. See you guys in the next video. Alright, ciao guys.